Like, every time we come over, you be eating some shit. Hey, you got the video where he's eating them ribs?
No, that video gonna make me look like a Somalian, bro.
It's gonna make you like a fucking slave. Alright, we ready. FG Radio, DJ Kobe in this thing. You know how we do it. Welcome y'all to an all-new late night session. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with my man Tone as usual.
What up,
man, I-75 Mike. You can see we got a special guest in here. Now, this cat, he been here, this your third time here?
Third time,
you know what I'm saying? So that's love all the way. You know what I'm saying? How you say it? Because I always fuck it up. I be telling niggas your name, the artist formerly known as JG.
Gueringer The 13th.
Gueringer. All right, you got it now, man. How you doing, man?
All right, I can just explain that for you if you want me to.
Yeah, I was finna get to it. What's up with the name change?
All right, so JG, like, for a minute, I just wasn't feeling it, you know? And I just was like, it's plain, and I look it up, and, you know, other people I find other people and shit.
Yeah, it's about 100 million JGs.
Yeah, so, and it was really J.G, and people wasn't even saying that right, so I just was like, fuck it. I'll change it, and then when I be out, niggas would be like, what's up, JG Wentworth, or da-da-da. So I just like, all right, I'm about to change it. And a G already in my, because JG is my initials.
Right.
You know, Julian Gueringer. And I just, because it's English, it's Gueringer, but in French, because it's a French name, it's Gueringer. So I was like, fuck it, I just wrote with Gueringer, and I'm like, that's just plain. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to add something to it, so I was like, the 13th.
Just cuz?
Yeah, and it was just like, and the way it turned out, because I'm into numbers and shit.
Right.
So, like, I look up numbers and all that, and I didn't plan it to be that way, but when I looked up what 13 meant, it's like death, transformation. So it's like out with the old and with the new. So basically, I was like switching up my style, far as music. I switched up my name, so everything that was old was like, I was like, all right, I'm leaving that in the past. And I'm
right. So how much you gonna switch up the music though? Like you say, you switching it up.
It's just more evolving, just more like the music is always me and it's always been me, but it's just like I wanted to go a little deeper and a little, you know what I mean, on certain songs and certain projects. And Paris Japan is scratching the surface, so let's go get deeper and better. You know what I mean? Fire style, the way I dress, or fire as the way I talk or carry myself now and all that. I just feel like J.G, JG just wasn't it no more.
Right now, this Paris Japan. Let's talk about that a little bit. We still in here with JG. Well, Gueringer the 13th. Excuse me. Where'd you come with that name? Like, cause in Paris Japan, it's different.
Paris Japan, it was just like we had 2 tracks,
right?
And it was Trill Waves, and then there was a track with the video and all that, and it's this track called This Is It. And T-Deezy produced both of them. And that's the 2 songs that started it.
Okay.
So before that, we was making a project called Godly Supreme. And it was just supposed to be like real, you know, like Immortals 300 type.
Right. So y'all not doing that no more?
No, we wasn't. And that's because that's what it started off to be.
Okay.
But then when I heard the 2 tracks, I'm like, this sounds like something different. Like, it's dope. And it, you know, it's kind of familiar, but it sounds different at the same time.
Right.
So I was like, Trill Waves is more Japan, raw. And This Is It is more smooth. And you know what I mean, like Paris. So I mixed them together and created Paris Japan.
Right.
You know, and then I came up with the flag. I took the French flag and turned it the other way. And I just put the red dot from the Japan flag.
Yeah, that shit dope. What's up with them shirts though? I know you see I got the shirts or whatever.
So something had happened where the people I was going through to get the shirts.
Okay.
It didn't. I lost contact with them, so then I had to find somebody new. And then at the last minute, like a week. Like this Monday that just passed, they sent me how they was gonna do them, and the shit wasn't how I wanted it.
How you want it.
So luckily, the person that was supposed to do them at first, I do a lot of my hoodies and all that. They just happened to answer and was like, yeah, we can do it. I can get them done by such and such. So they coming out. They inspired by the Ralph Lauren American flag sweaters.
Right.
You know how like they be in the middle. So that's what they kind of inspired by. So the flag will be in the middle of the shirt, and you know, say Paris Japan.
Now, you told me y'all ain't had no extra larges. Did we work that out, or that's still?
We'll see it tomorrow. You know, like I said, I got a surprise for you.
Man, every time y'all come up here with merchandise, y'all hit us with the we'll see. Always get the we'll see. Now, how many tracks we? Excuse me. How many tracks we got on there?
It's the track list says 10. One of the tracks is an intro, so it's not really a track. It's just like music and all that. You'll hear it, but it's a hidden track. So at the end of the day, it's 10.
All right.
You know what I mean? So
out of those 10, which is your favorite? Because you sent them to me. I listened to all of them. I got my favorite out of the ones I got.
like favorite, it's this track called Grassy Fields. It's,
Okay.
The only feature on there, a girl named Haley J. She can sing and all that, and it's just dope. I just like the feel of it overall.
Now, what's that song about? Because I hear Grassy Fields, I automatically think about weed.
And that's exactly what it is. Because during the hook, she say, you know, and it feels like I get high whenever I'm low. These grassy fields make everything go slow. But she sing it out. So, you know, basically it's about weed and having a good time and your homies and women and, you know, like that.
True. We still in here with my man Gueringer the 13th. Now, is this a mixtape for sale or is it promotional?
It's like everything we done put out, people called it a mixtape or whatever, but we always approach it as an album. So like each project, it's only like I only have one project that got industry beats or whatever.
Okay.
So all my other projects got all original tracks. So I said I'm gonna start announcing it as an album. You know, it's a
okay. So this is officially an album.
An album.
Okay.
The hard copy's gonna be for sale, but you can download it. You know, and if you want to support and grab the hard copies, you know, grab them for $5.
Okay, the listening party is tomorrow actually. So well, by the time y'all see this, it'll be past. But it's tomorrow. You gonna have hard copies there or?
Nah, I was supposed to get them, but I didn't because I didn't want people having the music early.
Right. So when does it actually drop then?
It drops next Friday. I don't know if this will be out by next Friday, but
just give us a date.
But it'll be March 15th.
March 15th. All right, we go get that Paris Japan on March 15th. Oh man, this shit is crazy. Goddamn. Okay, go ahead.
So is T Deezy the only producer on there, or you got other producers?
The only producer, and the reason he's the only producer is because when we started working together, I had dropped a project called This That Play-ish, and he wanted to switch up his sound, and I wanted to go a different direction on what I was going because This That Play-ish came from like that's the females in the background. If y'all hear that, that's they wet. but This That Play-ish was like it was something I wanted to make at the time. It was based around a Mac. I think that was 2011, right? Yeah, 2000. It was 2011, and I had a song called "By the Night," and it was really influenced from like the sound was influenced from the movie The Mac and Wiz Khalifa producer Carter. You know, they had that sound out. That what's the mixtape Cushion Oranges, and they had that sound out. And I was like, damn, that shit cold. So I kind of wanted to build on it, but giving my own spin.
Now, do you feel like as an artist, it's important to have that one producer that you work with that he know how you want to sound, you know how he want to sound?
Yeah, because it creates your own sound. Like I said, we was both looking for something that we both wanted to do, and we came up with Pursuit of Happiness, and that was like a trial and error. It was a good project, people liked it, and we moved on. I did Excuse My French. That was like with him. I had Sledgerin on there. I had Napoleon's Last Word. It was this guy. I can't think of his name. I think it's like Claus or something. But we had a whole bunch of different producers. And then Gamora came out. And that was me and him again. So that's our second year working together. And we was kind of finding our own sound, like really finding it more. And I came out with Homemade, Summer 98 with him, Rom C. Lex.
Shout out Lex.
Who else was on there? Ace Boogie. Basically all Michigan producers for real. Except what's the nigga name? I can't think of it. Dog, I think I smoke. Cause I can't remember this nigga name for nothing. Brandon Deshay. He from Chicago. And he produced for like Dime Kennedy, Locals Only, Currency, Racing Stripes, and all that. He did a lot of shit for people. So we did that, and then now we come to the time where me and him working again, where me and Deezy working again, and I just feel like I really found my sound, my full whole sound, and he did too. So that's where Paris Japan is right now. So third year, third project.
So what was the inspirations on this project?
Just really creating something different. When me and him created, it's like when I'm doing my own projects, I have a certain theme that I'm going for. Like Homemade, Summer 98, it was more like 90s based, and I worked with different people, and I did that. But with me and him, it's like we just try to create something that nobody's done or try to create a whole different world. And that's where we finally got at because POH, Pursuit of Happiness, that's like a good feeling project.
Right.
And Gamora was more of a darker project. So when we mix them together almost, it's like Paris, Japan. And
so
we just
like
created this
best
world.
of both worlds.
Yeah, but it's just 10 times better than both of them. So
All right, now I asked you a minute ago what your favorite song on there was. I was fucking with that Toro that you sent me.
Yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about that, because that's different than any of your shit. Because usually you'll get on the track, you know what I'm saying? You might say a little bit of something, but this one, like, all the way in with it.
Yeah, Toro, it's similar track to, it's similar to a track on Gomorrah.
Okay.
If you ever listen to that, it's called Revelations. It's the first track. And then I really test, like, I question religion and what other people won't question a lot. And I like to do that and just different stuff because that's what goes on in my mind. So that's what I do. But Toro is basically that. It's questioning people, like, you know, they blame the devil for shit that goes wrong in their life. Or then they might blame God. But when something happens to them good, they take it all. Like, yeah, I did that. Cool. Or whatever. So at the moral of the whole song is just like, at the end I say, you will blame God or the devil, but never you first, huh? And the hook goes, they say the devil coming, I say Toro, Toro. And Toro means like directing somebody towards something. So I'm telling the devil, come on, because I ain't scared of him. You know what I mean? So that's that whole thing or whatever. A Toro. It's just like, you got to hear it.
Now you gonna have like your music gonna be more moving towards that direction of the music, or is it gonna be a little like when you blend it?
See, I don't know.
Cause I fuck with tracks like that. Like it's not like, cause from around here, like niggas forget you from the yak and all that, but goddamn niggas around here don't talk about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be rich, or everybody riding dubs or whatever it is, smoking loud, but nobody talk about the real shit.
Yeah, and that's where I am aiming to, more getting more personal. Mm-hmm. And that's why I changed my name to Gueringer The 13th, because it's personal. You getting my government. That's my last name. So it's just like, it's that's where I'm aiming for. Like, I'm gonna speak more on family matters. Not Carl Winslow, but like my real life. I'm gonna speak more on like relationships, and I've done that on different projects and different things, but I never really like went in on something. You know what I mean? So that's what I plan on doing with future projects.
All right, now who you listen to right now? When you leave up out of here, who you gonna turn up in the car?
Shit. I just started back listening to rap since I finished my project, because I don't listen to no rap when I'm writing.
What you listen to? I've been on that Calvin Harris real heavy lately.
I don't know who that is.
Calvin Harris, man. The best example I could give you is goddamn Rihanna, We Found Love. He did that track. Like, he wanted them motherfucking. He like the DJ Khaled of goddamn EDM.
Oh, for real?
So goddamn, that's what he do. But I fuck with his shit though.
Who do I mess with? About to walk you through my playlist. I got a playlist. It's called my relaxing playlist. It has Boom Clap Bachelors. People might know them through. I have songs with them sampled, and then Kendrick Lamar. He's a bigger artist, so people might know. What's the Kill My Vibe?
Right.
That's a sample from them, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
From a couple years ago. So it's Boom Clap Bachelors. I got the Grassy Fields is sampled
from those cats.
Yeah, on my project, it's called Grassy Fields. It's sampled from their song Love. I listen to Screwed and Chopped. Like, I got Drake featuring Lloyd and Night Off. Floyd Tree, Screwed and Chopped. They all Screwed and Chopped. I fuck with Frank Ocean. You know, his problems.
Yeah, I fuck with
problems.
Frank too. Yeah, I feel like that shit don't have nothing to do with it.
But he made great music.
Yeah, like, my mama told me it's like you can do whatever you want to as long as it don't affect your schoolwork.
Exactly.
So as long as he bringing them A's home, he can do what the fuck you want to on his off time.
I still don't fuck with that Forrest Gump track though.
Nah, I don't.
Look, I'm gonna tell you that if you didn't know that song was obviously about a boy, that shit'd be dope as fuck.
It's cold. It's just like,
yeah, you just can't sing along with it.
Like, Rihanna's cold, but I just don't sit there and like, or Beyonce's cold, but I know what she's singing about, but I just don't sit there like, in my spare time, like, yeah, I'm bumping Beyonce.
Turn up off that shit, nigga.
Like, I know what she's singing about.
Dance for you.
They're cold though. John Mayer,
dope.
James,
John Mayer.
He put me up on James Blake, my manager, Mike. James Pants, he's dope. Like, he does production. I sampled him on I had Nolan and Ninja. He produced on Homemade Summer '98. I had him sample this track called Just Chill from James Pants. Shit was crazy. Shout out Nolan. Mansions on the Moon. They're dope. Maroon 5.
Dope. You got that new Maroon 5 album?
Nope. I only got their first album, man. I haven't. I'm like,
what Songs About Jane?
Yeah.
That's that shit though. That's probably. Well, I ain't gonna say that's their best one, But it's that one or Won't Be Soon Before Long or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I lost track. Like, I only got that album because when I was in middle school, it reminded me of when I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was in middle school, I heard that
I listened
shit.
to a bunch of shit like that. Like, all that old shit. Like, Sticky Fingers and shit.
Yeah. They, I got a couple more. It's Michael Jackson on there.
Gotta have a mic.
Mayor Hawthorne.
Now, what new cats, like, since you back on rap, like, what's you bumping right now? That's rap.
Okay. Everybody know I bump down.
Yeah, we already know that's a given.
That nigga cold to me. Like, he's simple. You know what I mean? I don't have to be like, you don't always want to be thinking when you listen to somebody. You just want to chill. So, Dime, Currency, like the coldest nigga out to me. People don't like him, but Currency.
I like more so how Currency say shit than what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
Like, cause he don't always say the coldest shit, but the way he'll say it,
yeah.
Like he could just say like I'm fucking bitches, but he'll take you to all the way around, like
just to get you there.
Yeah.
It's not that I think Currency is whack, cause I don't. It's just he's boring to me. That's like,
I won't say, but after a while,
you could say that though, because like people go crazy for Nas, but I think he's boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some people just love him in a way like I don't see what they see. You know, but I
respect Currency though, cause I was at the Smokers Club, and like just when he had his leg broken shit, this nigga still did the whole show like with a broke leg and everything. But the way he did it, like it would have been easy to come out there, this nigga with a stool and just sit on that bitch. But he set it up so you like, all right, I'm at the crib,
make it look like he chilling.
Yeah, everybody that come out do they feature, they sit on the couch with him. You know what I'm saying? They chilling.
That shit was hard.
So you know what I'm saying, it's always about it's presentation more so than what you actually doing to me.
I fuck with Wiz still, you know, regardless of what he put out, just for the simple fact, like, he kind of encouraged me to start back rapping. Like, back in 2009, and he came out different. Like, I had quit rapping writing, because I wasn't recording yet, because everybody was just being hard, you know what I mean? I'm like, right. I'm not no gangsta-ass nigga. You know, I stand up for myself, and I handle mine, and, you know, I've been through shit, but I'm not just no gangsta-ass nigga. I just can't rap about shooting niggas and all that. And that's what everybody was going for. You know what I mean? And then when he came out, it's this weird looking nigga in a t-shirt, Target t-shirt, and nigga rapping, and he making that shit sound cool. You know what I mean? So it kind of just put me. I'm like, all right, I could come back out. I ain't gotta rap a certain way.
I feel like people always say Wiz switched his swag up, like, and start singing a lot. That's like Wiz always been singing. Like you get that because you started listening to Wiz at Cushion Orange Juice. So everything you compare. Everything after that, as if like Cushion Orange Juice was his first shit. Cause like, that's like 5 mixtapes in. You behind. He been singing his whole career.
Cause I got on Name on the Cloud. That was like spring of 09, I believe.
Fucking what? He got that motherfucking BAR. He's singing the whole time. This plane.
He's singing on the album. Deal or No Deal.
Yeah, the whole Deal or No Deal album for real. That was probably some of his hardest shit though. You don't give us some bars though before you get out of here? While we talking about all this rapping shit, you gotta give us some bars.
Let's see.
You want to beat or you gonna do it off just acapella?
I could do it acapella. You want to freestyle or something? So if I fuck up, I could be like, yo, that was a freestyle. You know,
you can do it. You can get some
I'm gonna try to do something off the dome, and if I start spinning some written shit, that's how I come out. It's Gueringer the 13th, leave them thirsty. Hit your baby from the back, now that baby burping. Niggas say they smoking perp, but them niggas perping. And they say they doing dirt, but them niggas working. And they say they got them cars, but they really chirping. Niggas never had a cell, even if they had the phone. Leave them alone, nigga. I don't want to play with little homies. Listen, if you got a lady, you should leave her lonely, cause she probably with my homie, really just getting bony. Probably middle with Moni, the Moni be in the middle. She really wanna pop a little colorful like a skittle. Understand, nigga, I be spilling shit, so it's riddle. Yeah. I'm bigger than Biggie Smalls. You niggas been on my bars. Your bitches, they wanna call. I listen, I never fall. Shit just be off the dome. I could do it in the home. I lost rhythm of the raps, but understand, nigga, this is that shit you wanna ride to. Niggas collide to, and if you feel like killing, well, you can just die too. So understand, they thought they had a homicide, then I dropped my shit. They committed suicide. Who is I? The realest nigga. I had to kill it. And even if you pussy, you niggas probably gonna feel it. And even if you real, you niggas probably gonna feel it more. My metaphors is mad at yours and something, nigga. Hit the bullshit like Matador. Shout out to Jay-Z.
All right, we'll keep it like that. We gonna end it with that, man. Tell them where they can get at you at.
You can get at me at Gueringer 13th. That's GUERINGERTH13TH. They wouldn't even let me fit the E because my name was so long in the, so I had to short it out. And you can go to www.chiefytribe.com and you can YouTube my name, find all my videos. And shit, shout out to TDZ, Ro, FG Radio, Kobe, Tone, Mike, you know, shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody on the other side of the screen or other side of the station. You know,
turn up. All right, we're gonna end it like that. FG Radio, late night session.
One more thing. Paris, Japan, March 15th. And if it is past March 15th, go download Paris, Japan because you late.
Like that, FG Radio.